Hi, Celeste. I have your scans here. Two sets of numbers we're going to go over. Numbers in blue are your scan from December compared to your scan in November. So what happened in a month's time. And then the numbers in black are what happened throughout the entire 3-month program. Okay, so let's just go over them real quick. So you lost 1.1 pounds of water inside your cells, and you lost half a pound of water outside your cells. So you lost 1.5 pounds of water, which, that's not a big deal. Significant water fluctuation. And then you did lose half a pound of dry lean mass, which we don't love, but it's not awful. So your lean body mass went down 2 pounds, with 1.5 pounds of that being water. And then you did lose in the last month 6.2 pounds of body fat, which is tremendous. I mean, that's like 1.25 pounds a week that you lost in the last 4 weeks of the program, which is absolutely tremendous. So your lean body mass was down 2 pounds. I already said that. So your net loss over the last 4 weeks was 8.2 pounds loss, which is tremendous. With 6.2 of that being body fat in 4 weeks. It's amazing. Yeah, that's it. All right, so you lost 8.2 pounds of body weight. You did lose 1.1 pounds of skeletal muscle mass, which we don't love, but you lost 6.2 pounds of body fat. So given that you lost so much body fat in comparison to your skeletal muscle mass, it's not an awful thing. It's just ideally, I don't want you to see you lose any skeletal muscle mass at this point. But that's like the trick of learning your nutrition, is being able to either maintain or gain skeletal muscle mass while simultaneously losing fat. And, you lost a significant amount of fat in comparison, but ideally we would have stayed the same or gained a little muscle. But I think you talked to Carlene about that. So you did lose 1.7% of your body fat in the month as well, which is significant. And in terms of where did you lose the muscle from, the strength from was your lower body, which we don't love that as well. Your right arm stayed the same. Left arm was less 2.3%, and your trunk was less 0.6%, and your right leg was less 1.1%, and your left leg was less 1.5%. So those percents means less ability to support your body weight. Okay. Now, the one big one that's concerning for me, and I'm going to be talking about it a little bit more when we talk about the entire session, is, your legs. We want this to get over 100%. So you still lost some ability to support your body weight with your legs, which that's, the other ones, you're over 100%. 112, 114 able, 105 able to support your body weight, which is good. But your legs, we want to see those getting closer to 100% able to support your body weight. So it's just a matter of getting your nutrition right, and obviously staying in the gym and working on unilateral leg strength. All right, so continuing on. In November, the scan was recommending 36.4 pounds of body fat loss, and that is now down to 30.9. So that is less 5.5 pounds, which is significant. Where did you lose the body fat in the past month? You lost 0.8 from your right arm, almost a pound. 0.6 pounds from your left arm. You lost 2.9, almost 3 pounds off of your trunk in a month's time, which is tremendous. And, you can see it. Everybody can see it. I can see it. And I think you can even, you said you're able to feel it in your clothes too, which is tremendous. And then you lost a pound off of each leg as well. 0.9, call it a pound, right? Off of each leg as well. And your visceral fat levels went down 1 more level, which is great. So last month, a lot of things happened. Okay. So now let's talk about this final scan compared to the very first scan that you took in the beginning of the session. So your water went down quite a bit, 2.5 pounds inside your cells and 1.8 pounds outside your cells. So your water went down 4.2 pounds, which is tremendous. I don't know why you had that much water fluctuation. I don't know if you came in carrying excess water due to, I know, like, Salty foods can do it. Wine can do it. So maybe just not having that, those two things going on in your life as much caused that. You also lost, in this, I don't love it, was 1.6 pounds of dry lean mass. That's muscle cells only. That's like, that's a little bit too much muscle loss, which I don't love. But it's hard to lose, to not lose muscle while you're simultaneously losing 10.6 pounds of body fat. And that is a freaking win right there. So you lost 10 and a half, almost 11 pounds of body fat in 12 weeks. So you were close to a pound a week of body fat loss, which is tremendous. And then obviously, like we can get the dry lean mass loss to not occur as much. That'd be awesome. But just super proud of you for losing so much body fat. So your lean body mass is showing less 5.7 pounds, with most of it being water, 4.2, right? And, a pound and a half of dry lean mass. And then you lost 10 and a half pounds of body fat. So your net loss was 16.3 pounds. Tremendous weight loss. And of all of it, the only one that, we don't love is only a pound and a half of it. So, you lost close to 15 good pounds right there, right? So, and that's, pound and a quarter a week, which is a great rate to be losing weight. Okay, so your C shape was here. Notice how pronounced it is, and notice how much less pronounced it is here. Because you have 16.3 pounds less of body weight. You did lose almost 3 pounds of skeletal muscle mass, which you don't love. If that had stayed the same, the C would have looked even more like that. If you didn't lose any skeletal muscle mass, which would mean like be close to an I shape. Okay? So that's kind of what that means. And then you lost 10.6 pounds of body fat, which is tremendous. You lost 2.4% of your body fat, which is tremendous. So that skeletal muscle mass that you lost, actually you did gain skeletal muscle in your core, which is great. 0.6 off your right arm, super insignificant. 0.5% off your left arm, again, super insignificant. You're still at 112%, 114%, and 105% able to support your body weight. Okay, this loss in your legs I don't love. You lost 3% ability to support your body weight in your right leg and 3.3% ability to support your body weight in your left leg. So they were at 92.2 and 92. Okay, and I said in one of our goals, increase leg strength. And now they're down to 89.2 and 88.2% able to support your body weight. So that's something we definitely want you to keep an eye on moving forward, all right? Next session, I believe you're gonna commit with me with the 4 p.m. group, and that is gonna be a point of emphasis with that group is unilateral leg strength. All right, so initial scan was recommending 39.7 pounds of body fat loss, and now it is 30.9, so it's down 8.8 pounds, which is significant. Where did you lose the body fat? You lost 1.3 pounds off of each arm. You lost 4.9, almost 5 pounds of fat off of your trunk, which is tremendous. And you lost 1.6, over a pound and a half off of each leg, which is tremendous. Your visceral fat levels went down 3 freaking levels. Went from 18 to 15. These changes that you just made for yourself in the last 3 months with body fat loss, visceral fat levels loss, you just like really, really, really improved your overall health tremendously. And I'm a little bit of a stickler with that skeletal muscle mass, and that's just because things like I want you to be able to be super strong and balanced and be able to prevent things like falls and just be able to do anything active that you would ever want to do and stuff like that. And that's why we don't want you losing any more skeletal muscle mass. But the fat loss that you experienced, losing 10.6 pounds of fat loss, losing 3 levels of visceral fat loss, I mean, that right there, you just added a significant number of healthy years onto your life. And I'm super, super happy and super proud of you for that. So let me know if you have questions. Did absolutely awesome. Your pictures are unbelievable. I can't wait for you to see them. Oh, and back here real quick. Oop, I forgot this part. The inches. You lost 5. Oh, I already told you this one. You lost 5 inches off your waist, 6¼ inches off your hips, and 4½ inches off your chest. So that's a combined 16 point. Oh, wait, and you lost 16.3 pounds. So great stuff, my friend. Let me know questions.